Okay,
We are rolling.
we're rolling.
So first, I want to ask that I have your consent to use this footage for my little school project.
Yeah,
Great.
you do.
Okay, and then I'm gonna ask you. You don't have to be perfect at this, but I'm gonna ask you to kind of in your answer, kind of repeat the question, so that I don't have to keep myself in the interview. Like if I asked you, what was your favorite project you were a part of? You wouldn't say the Swinging Lights. You'd say my favorite
What
project
my
I was ever
favorite
in
project I
Swinging
was
Lights.
ever in?
Okay. You don't have to do it like that obvious.
No, sure.
Yeah.
But that could be a way that I answer it. That could be a way I respond to the question for sure.
Okay.
That would be pretty natural of me if I did it that way.
Okay, we are rolling, so let's start.
Cora, we're rolling.
Okay. So would you start by just saying your name and
Profession.
it doesn't have to be profession, but even title or how you would define yourself related to music.
Oh. I guess.
First,
Wow.
say your name.
Define myself related to music. My name is Brad Barlow, but I do enjoy the moniker 10 Claude Jones when it comes to music. And I guess the closest thing I can say is I'm an amateur performer. That's probably the way to define my relationship with music.
So, would you like to tell us kind of how or when your story with playing music started?
I guess my story with playing music goes back to, childhood and adolescence. A piano was always in the house, and I can't not mention my dad who played. And that was probably the introduction to playing. But playing seriously was 11 years ago now. And just taking up a friend at an invitation to play in a paying group once we had played a couple other times just for fun. So really, yeah, that's it.
Do you do you enjoy playing music you admire, like covers more, or do you like to create and play your own stuff?
If I had to pick from the two and one that I enjoyed more, it'd be playing my own stuff, trying to be creative and write something new. You kind of need to start somewhere, and it's usually playing somebody else's stuff, which is also really, really enjoyable. That's usually, it's funny. It's like once you do if you do one, you'll end up finding yourself wanting to do the other, I feel like. But yeah, always, bar none, just trying to do something new is more enjoyable for certain.
So what is your creative process when you're creating music? Do you write alone? Do you write with a band? Do you start with the keys? Do you start with the lyrics?
Yeah, I've done all the above. My process, very intuitive, super loose. And there's an idiom that goes, to be a good singer, you just need a song in your heart and sing loud enough for people to hear. And I think a song in my heart is my process. What I hear, whether it be a lyric, whether it be a melody, whether it be a few notes on the keyboard or even the bass, once you catch on to something, just follow the trail is my process. So maybe I'll wake up one day and there'll be this little thing, and then I'll hum it, and then I'll try to take it to something else, and then maybe I'll pair it up with a lyric that I've sat on for a while, and I just grab little things. You follow the inspiration as far as it'll take you. I think that's my process.
Okay, so you mentioned that you have played professionally, like with bands that get paid. Are you currently doing that, and is that the goal, or do you also just play for enjoyment?
Yeah. So I've played with an amateur band, and made money, and it helped to really fuel your own habit. And I am embarking on a new one now. I have a dedicated partner to the duo creative process, and we both have goals to take that and do something with it. And at the same time, I think he would also agree, we are constantly playing with ourselves at the same time. And I feel like that part of it comes naturally and is in us to just constantly be doing some stuff. But yeah, to take it, package it up, and try to present it and then execute it is definitely the goal. And I feel like a natural outcome all peoples, once they start doing this, will eventually want to do. You eventually want to perform. Even if it is to yourself and you record it, it still is a performance. And I think that even when it isn't the goal or the central goal, you're always building toward that when it comes to these kinds of things. It is performance.
What does it feel like to perform?
For me, performance feels like any and all states of flow and comfort and familiarity with something that you can do well enough. There's bouts of the anxiety that get drowned out with the confidence. Once you understand you're familiar with something, there's a whole lot of relief. There's a whole lot of pressure. It is a mixed gambit of emotions all the time, every time. And you get to a point where you can't help it in all facets of it. So after a while, it's kind of just secondhand, and yeah.
What do you get out of it, though? Like, what positive thing does it do for you that makes you want to do it?
Yeah, I think it changes, and it's changed over the years. There are some points in time where I've gotten almost nothing out of it. And you ask yourself and you question, like, you question just that. What am I getting from it? Right now, I get like a sense of structure and foundation and security by doing it. It's a comfortable place that I like to go to just find some reprieve or feel as if you're almost just back in the groove, kind of a thing. It's a comfort, security and comfort, for sure. It's the heart of it.
What projects, like what music you've created or projects you've been a part of, are you proud of, and would you want to share?
Oh, wow. There's a couple that come to mind, like obviously the one that I was a part of for years and was self-sustainable financially and very consistent. Always been proud of that. The Swinging Lights, obviously, should mention it. Always been proud of those works. Those are recorded and published works. You can find them anywhere. So I've always enjoyed that. Always been really proud of that. And I enjoyed it because it, could stand on its own 2 feet for what merits it had and be recognized enough. But there's also a writing duo that I really, really enjoy and enjoyed, and would like to share that one because of its personal relationship to me. It's a little closer to home, right? More authentic. And I wish to share that more if it were an outcome and a possibility. And then also, and that one's just a nameless. It's just with my writing partner, Nathan, whom we recently got to spend time with each other, and we're probably going to do more writing. We're trying to do something next week, which is nice. But then there's also, I think there was a band called Tooth where I played the bass for like good 8 months. And that one was something that was really fun and interesting because it was a new, obviously group and dynamic, but I had a new instrument that I was playing as well, and wish that we could share that for sure. Of all of them, those are probably top 3.
Cool. Okay. I mean, I feel like you kind of just answered this, but if there's anything else you want to add, what's next in your music journey?
Oh, okay. Well, next is a project with...
Okay, let's start that over.
Roll that one back. So much for laying down, girls. Next for me is actually is with a brand new musician and a project that we're just trying to get off the ground. We already have a couple of bandmates picked out, working on the name, and we're working down the list of songs to perform, to make money, to help fund the habit, get in the studio, write new music. So our goal is just that, all the above. Start playing in the places that we know we can, earn a little bit of money, go pay for some studio sessions for some original music that we're going to write together. And that's really exciting because I've been looking for things to have, or projects to have more of a creative input in. And so I'm excited to do that, is create more and then try something new and fresh with somebody new.
Nice. Okay, all the petting's been fine, but I just don't want this arm going out of this side.
What do you mean?
Like that.
Okay.
Like
that's
going
too
out of
far.
that frame. Like she can maybe in front of you. I think that's just like, yeah, sorry.
No, I'm good.
Okay. I thought that was going to be my last question, but I think I have one more. And then I'll just open the floor to you to just spill your heart about everything you want to talk about.
Okay.
Okay, so, and remember to kind of restate it.
Mm-hmm.
What is inspiring to you right now musically?
Ooh.
Whether it's like
Yeah.
what artists inspire you or what inspires your creation, like in life or...
Gotcha. Wow, twofold. I mean, what inspires me... I mean, artists and sounds that you hear will always just inspire me to want to hit the drawing board and do things or listen to other things. Some artists that have really intrigued me, Got Street Park, really enjoy their format. They collaborate with all sorts of different vocalists and kind of have a lo-fi hip-hop sound. There's also, Margaret Glaspie, I think, is incredible. Super inspiring. But then, to answer the question in a different way, what inspires me to write? man, I mean, that could be just any given thing that you come across, whether you're reading the news or whether you're meeting somebody new. I mean, all different types of day-to-day activities kind of inspire things. So yeah, lived experiences, and then just a few of those new contemporary artists. Brad Stank is really cool. And that's actually the best part about so many different artists are out there now that are inspiring, and oftentimes so many that they're hard to keep track of and remember, which is probably a really, really good thing for music. So that in and of itself is actually really, really inspiring. I think we're ready. Done deal. Wow, and I don't even know, like, if there's anything else that I would even want to share at this moment. Oh, probably can't do that one, though. Or wait, no, this is the one. The other ones are going to foam all over. You know, I think that there are actually some things with the musical journey that I am looking forward to in the short term. And that's actually getting back into the training, the dedicated practice. It's been a while since I've had a stack of songs that I have to learn. And with that have come new techniques to delve into, old techniques to brush up on. I have other people in my life that are also looking to invest in musical education of a variety of sorts. So it's inspiring to partner with those other people. Like I explained, my writing partner, Nathan, he's actually doing production and photography and videography for a lot of musicians. We talk about that often, and that's also inspiring. Michael Beck. Oh, can I say last names? You can remove that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably just won't include it without.
Right.
But like, this is good.
But Mike.
This is good that you're just talking.
Yeah. I'm trying to vamp. Hold on. I'm trying to vamp. But Mike, Mike has been reaching out, asking about like tips and tricks and techniques. And I mean, talk about one great way to learn is to teach, right? And he's been asking on and off for, golly, like 3 weeks or so. And I've just been spoon feeding little bits and pieces of information, and it's caused me to like delve back in and relearn certain things. Yeah. It's been fun to share that information, practice those techniques again, and then hopefully see them in display too. I guess that'd be really nice if you can take them and do some stuff with it, get it back out there.
Do you drink when you play live?
Definitely.
Wait, definitely what?
I definitely drink when I play live. But then again, like, not in excess, more moderation than usual, and not always alcoholic. Hence right here. I mean, I like to party, but it is in the middle of the week, so it's non-alcoholic to get through to that.
Okay. Is there anything I haven't asked you about that you just like have the desire to share relating to any of this?
Is the mic okay?
Yeah.
Like, is it picking up breathing too heavily because it's attached to my beard, or like
It's better than it was on your shirt when
nice
the beard was
rubbing
sweatshirt.
against everything.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's it.
Mm-hmm. It's part of the sea instead of getting hit by the waves.
Exactly. Nice. That was good. Cool. A sea of beard. No. Other than that, no. I think we covered everything.
Okay, then I'm gonna ask you one last question.
Oh.
And don't forget to make it clear what you're talking about.
Yep.
Okay. What would you say, what advice would you give to anybody who wants to start playing music?
Oh.
Playing an instrument?
Get going.
Get going at what?
Immediately start. If there's one piece of advice I was going to give to anybody who was thinking about playing music, it'd be do it now. Start. Don't stop. It's got to be a constant. Yeah. Constantly. Anywhere that you can get it in, get it in. One of the things I was telling my buddy who wanted to sing, never stop. Do it in the car. Do it in the shower. Hum a tune even in public if it's okay and it's not disruptive. Bust out on the corner and sing. Just get a license. You got to get a busker's license. I know there are plenty of guys that walk around with their drum pads. My little brother is one of those. Get at it. Keep going constantly. Don't stop. That'd be my advice. Second you wane in that and stop, it's not good for anybody, especially yourself.
All right, Brad. Well, I feel like we got what we needed to get.
Dope.
So,
Drugs are dope.
wait. Say that again.
I just said drugs are dope.
No, do it in like a sign-off way. Like it's your sign-off.
Drugs are dope.